Barry Bostwick, thank you so much for joining me today. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday here at Fan Expo Chicago.
That's right. I missed Thursday because I just didn't want to. I just didn't want to force myself on the public any more than 3 days.
But we love that Chicago's always one of your stops. You've been here to Chicago for these Fan Expos before. Tell us a little bit about the fans here in our city.
You know what? They're real. I find there's really people who are serious about their collecting here. You know, with their. I always sign interesting pictures here, pictures that I have never seen, or they've just dug up from the vaults, as they say, and the people I talk to them, and we always talk about them, not just me, and some really interesting folks. I mean, the last 10 minutes I was talking with a brain surgeon and an ER doctor, and and I find out that they are fans of all of this, and you just never know who's going to be a fan of all of this. Interesting people. I've never done a slasher film. I've done horror movies. Well, I've done Rocky Horror Picture Show, but that's not really a horror movie. I sometimes do horror conventions, and I feel like I'm a little out of place.
A little out of place? Well, you feel very much in place here in Chicago at Fan Expo Chicago.
Well, when Henry Winkler's across from me, and Mike Fox is down, and Susan Sarandon is next to me, and these people that I've all worked with, and they're friends for tens and tens and tens of years, so it's a reunion for us all, too.
Now, Susan Sarandon's going to be here Saturday and Sunday. When was the last time you spoke to her? Do you talk all the time? Like, are you excited to see her? Like, is this the first time in a long time that you're going to be reconnecting?
I haven't seen her since, I think we did the 40th anniversary entertainment magazine, where we did the cover shot with Tim, Meatloaf, her, myself, and I think Pat Quinn. I'm not sure. Yeah, and we did a Good Morning America thing, and but we don't keep up with each other. But
you have the whole weekend, so that'll be fun.
Yeah, and I'll just yell through the curtain here and go, "Hey, Susan, how's your little girl?" Well, she's not so little anymore. Things like that.
Michael J. Fox, you were also in Spin City. When was the last time you spoke with him?
I've communicated with him in the last couple of months because he wanted me to come see his documentary on his life, but I wasn't in the right town at the right time. And we have a texting thread with 4 or 5 of the guys from Spin City. That we basically just are really sarcastic with each other. Like if you have 5 guys online, it's seldom do you talk about anything of any substance.
Yeah. But it's fun to reconnect. Let's talk a little bit about Rocky Horror Picture Show, because it seems like in recent years, the fan art, the cosplay, everything has just been elevated. Talk a little bit about maybe the tattoos, the costumes you see people coming in here paying tribute to that movie.
It's been cyclical. We've had, we're 48 years into this thing. And, we've had good decades and bad decades, and the pandemic slowed it down. And now it's starting up again, and the shadow casts around the world are starting to reform, and I'm really happy about that, because the kids who do the shadow casting in these different theaters around the country and the world are so dedicated to the movie and what the movie is saying. Not necessarily what we intended it to say. We just wanted it to be a fairy tale of epic proportions, and just a big campy musical. But it's come to mean an awful lot more since we made it to the community, and people just accepting who they are, exploring who they are, and having tolerance for all of our differences.
Which is a message that we need more than ever.
Right, exactly.
Absolutely. Well, Barry Bostwick, thank you so much for your time today. Again, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Fan Expo Chicago. Susan Sarandon will be here Saturday and Sunday, and it's been a while since they've reconnected, so this is going to be a fun treat for everyone who comes down to the expo. Thank you, Barry.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thank you.